Maybe that is why some of the most peaceful people you'll ever meet are not the most admired. They are not necessarily the richest, not necessarily the most successful, not necessarily the most recognized, but they possess something many people spend their entire lives searching for. They know who they are, and that certainty changes everything. When you know who you are, rejection still hurts, but it doesn't destroy you. Criticism still stings, but it doesn't define you. Disagreement still happens, but it doesn't make you question your entire identity, because your foundation exists somewhere deeper than public opinion. Imagine a tree during a storm. The branches move, the leaves shake, the wind is relentless, but the roots remain. Most people spend years strengthening the branches, their image, their reputation, their achievements, their appearance, their status, and all of those things matter to some degree. But few spend enough time strengthening the roots, their values, their character, their principles, their relationship with themselves. The tragedy is that branches impress people, roots don't. Nobody sees the roots, nobody applauds the roots, nobody posts about the roots, and because they are invisible, many people neglect them until the storm arrives. And storms always arrive. Failure arrives, rejection arrives, loss arrives, embarrassment arrives, disappointment arrives, and suddenly, the things that once seemed important become less important. The applause doesn't help much. The attention doesn't help much. The status doesn't help much. What matters is whether your identity can survive difficult moments, whether your sense of worth can survive disappointment, whether your peace can survive uncertainty. That is the real test. Not how you feel when everyone approves of you, how you feel when they don't. Because eventually, every person experiences moments where validation disappears. You try your best and nobody notices. You work hard and receive no praise. You make the right decision and still get criticized. You stay true to yourself and still get misunderstood. Those moments reveal what your self-worth is built upon. If it is built entirely on approval, those moments feel devastating. If it is built on something deeper, they become manageable, not pleasant. Manageable, and perhaps that is the goal. Not becoming immune to validation, not pretending you don't care, not acting as though criticism means nothing. The goal is balance, to appreciate approval without depending on it, to welcome encouragement without requiring it, to listen to feedback without surrendering your identity, to remain open to learning without becoming controlled by opinion. Because there is wisdom in listening to others, but there is danger in needing them. And many people confuse those two things. One helps you grow, the other keeps you trapped. The irony is that when people stop desperately seeking validation, they often become more authentic, more confident, more genuine, more attractive. Not because they are trying harder, because they are trying less. They stop performing, they stop chasing, they stop editing themselves for applause. And people can feel the difference. There is something powerful about a person who no longer needs constant approval. Not arrogance, not stubbornness, peace, a quiet confidence. The kind that comes from knowing your value is not being negotiated every day. And maybe that is what true freedom looks like. Not getting everyone to approve of you, not convincing everyone to understand you, not collecting endless validation, but finally reaching a point where your worth is no longer up for a vote. Because the truth is, someone will always criticize you. Someone will always misunderstand you. Someone will always disapprove of you. And someone will always approve of you. Both groups will exist for the rest of your life. The question is, which voice will matter most? Theirs or yours? Because eventually, every journey toward self-worth leads to the same realization. Validation feels addictive because it temporarily gives us what we should learn to give: ourselves, acceptance, respect, permission. And once those things begin coming from within, the addiction starts losing its power. You still appreciate praise. You still enjoy encouragement. You still value connection. But you no longer need those things to prove that you matter. You already know that you do. And that may be one of the most liberating realizations a human being can ever have.